Tick-tock, Ace. Your time is running up, Ace. 1 year. You cheated us each and every time, Ace.
The Crowleys are done. 1 year of them killing and making anybody who I'm friends with run away. No matter what I'm doing, there's a Crowley there.
So Ace, we're gonna end this super show. Ace Hawkins versus Jacksyn Crowley.
Jacksyn? 1 year from the first time?
It's time to put the big dogs. 1 year, Ace. 1 year ago, you created something that you cannot stop. 1 year ago, Ace, I turned to my family to put an end to what you started. You see, after months of you cheating, after months of you running away from the Crowleys, Ace, nowhere to go. Tonight, you will meet your judge, your juror, and your executioner, Ace. I promise you that. Let me ask you a question, Ace, face to face. Was it worth it? Was it worth it to watch Dexter, JD? Was it worth it to watch Cody and Sarge burn? Tonight, Ace, you get your turn. Tonight, Ace, you will truly find out they all burn.
Okay, you're good.
Okay, so like right here is the spot?
Yep.
Oh, actually, hey, Damone, just real quick, man, before you go into the arena, I gotta ask, you had that 6-man tag team match last month and you guys came up short. Are you worried that's gonna affect your odds going into this huge CCW tag team championship match in a Cape Girardeau street fight against Mikey and Marko?
Am I concerned about a street fight?
understand this. You have a former CCW heavyweight champion, Hollis Giroux, teaming with the one and only Nephilim of professional wrestling. Strong enough to squat your whole entire little podcast crew. Except for Dalton. I wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot pole.
That's fair.
On the other side, you have Marko and Mikey, Tom and Jerry, Dumb and Dumber. So let me ask you this question, because you love asking questions, but let me ask you one. So, close your eyes. Close your eyes and picture this. Picture yourself in a dark alley. And on one end of that alley exit is Marko and Mikey. And on the other end of that dark alley is Hollis and Damone. And the only way out of that alley is a street fight. Now open your eyes. And you tell me, which direction would you be most afraid of walking?
I mean, both sides are great competitors. I can't really... I'm an interviewer. I don't wrestle. I don't want to fight anybody. I don't want to fight you. So I'm going to say Mikey and Marko. I'm going to say Mikey and Marko.
Exactly. I don't think we're the ones that need to be concerned about a street fight.
Best of luck.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the biggest show of the year here in Cape Championship Wrestling. This is one of a two-part event, Cape Championship Wrestling Chaos. It is the Super Show 2, Ace of Grey. This is going to be a fantastic night and another fantastic night to follow.
Yes, this is the biggest show of the year here at CCW. And we're kicking it off huge with a fatal four-way for the CCW Women's Championship.
Including the woman you see right there, one of the most dangerous women in professional wrestling, Thunder Rosa from Lucha Underground, is going to be going after that women's title against Marni Gras, Sarah Summers, and Diamond Doll. As you see, Marni Gras making her entrance right here. What's up, guys? My name is Shannon Young. With me tonight, of course, Ace of Grey, Ali Abear, and the Big D, Dalton Anthony, all from Pro Wrestling Unscripted to call the action. And guys, how jazzed are you for tonight? Don't answer all at once. You answer first.
I can't even sit down.
But you are sitting down. You're a liar, and we're moving on to Dalton.
Guys, be quiet. It's summertime.
Hashtag summertime.
Hashtag summertime. Sarah Summers making her entrance to the ring right now, and of all the people here at Dalton, Asa, Ali, all of you at once, she is probably the one I think that wants the title the most.
I mean, it's really hard to say. Diamond Doll, the coming in as champion, who we see making her entrance here, absolutely wants to hold on to that championship. Jeff Odell absolutely wants to keep that championship within the Pinnacle.
Yeah.
Marni Gras will make the argument that she never really lost the championship.
It's true.
So I feel like, Thunder Rosa, this is just another accolade that she would love to have to her name.
Oh, but she would love to have it. We know from when KLD came in after the One Night Riot, when Gregory Iron was going after the MWR Championship, everybody wants to come to CCW to show how good they are. Thunder Rosa, another in a long line of talent from around the world, coming right here to Cape Championship Wrestling to ply their trade. But do not take anything away from that woman, one of the most just vicious and vile women on this planet. I'm not overselling it. She's a terrible person. Diamond Doll. Although Asa, it looks like she may have made a friend.
I mean, it's not that out of the question. Sarah and Marni are friends. We know that. And Diamond Doll coming into this, it's in a fatal four-way where there really are no allegiances. You have to think Sarah and Marni are going to work together, at least initially. So it makes sense to maybe try to recruit Thunder Rosa to help maybe even the odds.
This is all part of a new show coming soon to the Cape Championship Wrestling YouTube page. Everybody hates Diamond Doll. I'm excited about that show. We see a showdown here of reactions as Marni Gras, of course, getting a great reaction. And oh, Dalton, thoughts?
Maybe? I don't know.
You maybe have some thoughts? She knocks you stupid.
You can hear Jeff Odell catcalling. That can't sit well with. He knows. He's right there next to Diamond Doll.
Jeff Odell's not a smart man.
Isn't that his main squeeze, though, from what I remember?
From what we're told.
I think that boy got the vapors.
Get up, monkey.
Sarah Summers. Oh, look at that. Oh, double up. How smart is this, though, Asa? I don't. Yeah. That's kind of what I was worried about. You don't turn your back on Diamond Doll and Thunder Rosa. Asa, you guys have watched Thunder Rosa quite a bit. I am less familiar. Dalton, Asa, how good is Thunder Rosa?
She's amazing. If you've seen any of her appearances on Lucha Underground, you know just how dangerous she can be. As she appears as Cobra Moon there. And she's been blowing up the women's scene all across North America and the independents. You see her there just using Diamond Doll, working with Diamond Doll to use Marni Gras as a weapon, slamming her into Sarah Summers, whipping Diamond Doll into both of them into the corner, and now that running splash.
Dalton took your job.
That's fine.
You said both our names.
Well, yeah, because I was going to go to Dalton immediately, but he still seems to be in a trance, so I thought I addressed this to you, sir. You see, Thunder Rosa in complete control. Look how effortlessly she gets that leg up to choke Marni Gras.
And it is worth it. It's a fatal four-way. There are no disqualifications.
And it's first pinfall to a victory.
Yes.
We should mention that. And again, guys, you're locked into some of the best wrestling you're going to see here. The biggest show of the year for CCW. Now, Sarah Summers and Marni Gras in control. Round and round we go, and Marni just crushed that stomach. A little poetry in motion of sorts.
Sarah whipped Marni so hard into Diamond Doll, she almost went off her feet. Now, Hurricane Rana launching Thunder Rosa into Diamond Doll.
And I think it went right back to the midsection that Marni Gras had just crushed. And then again, going to the stomach of Diamond Doll. You see Sarah and Marni working together. Sarah come a long way since starting off representing the Pinnacle, where Diamond Doll is now. As Diamond Doll puts Marni Gras on the ground.
Sarah's not impressed and answers with some hard elbows and forearms to the face.
She's having none of that. Irish whip into the corner. Clothesline into the corner by Sarah Summers.
You saw Thunder Rosa pull Marni Gras out of the ring, but now Marni Gras firing off with some hard shots, but smashes her head right into the turnbuckle there.
That's a game changer.
The ring post, and now again just going straight for a choke.
I'll tell you, Thunder Rosa is vicious. She is vicious. She is one to watch in this match, but it's hard to say if you had to pick a winner.
Bouncing. Hip attack, bouncing her head right into the stairs.
I'm sure it hurt Dalton, but who would you even pick as a winner in a match like this?
I'm going with #summertime in this one.
That's a good call.
Of course, we all love Sarah Summers, but I'm going to have to go with Thunder Rosa for no other reason than she has the best entrance music in wrestling. And as a Godzilla lover, close to my heart.
Well, I got to say, I'm a little disappointed that this is...
that strike.
Thunder Rosa quick to make no friends in this match here, but I got to say, I was kind of hoping that we would get a Thunder Rosa who was excited about, competition and, fight a clean fight, but that is not what we're seeing so far. But Marni Gras now taking it to Diamond Doll.
Let's say Thunder Rosa definitely loves to fight. She's been mixing it up quite well in there. Float over leg drop there by Marni Gras. Gets it to Thunder Rosa back in the ring. There to break it up just in case. Didn't need it. There was Diamond Doll. Still very fresh. But look at that. Thunder Rosa rolls her out of the ring. Allie, did you take Spanish?
No, I took French.
Damn it. It's all right.
Pulling her hair.
Punching the face is the universal language.
Yeah.
And Thunder Rosa speaks it very well. That choke pin there, Asa.
She's almost rivaling Diamond Doll in ways that she can find to break the rules here, which, again, it's a no disqualification match. There are no rules, but, you like to see it in the spirit of competition, some kind of...
Especially in a title match.
Right.
In a title match, you like to see a little bit of decor, but Thunder Rosa, some people in the crowd behind her. Oh, my God. Double knees to the back, choking Marni Gras across the middle rope, and that could do serious damage to the throat, the larynx. Only got a 2 count, though. Thunder Rosa could not put Marni Gras away yet, as Marni really wants that title back. Diamond Doll wants to hold on to it. This is a chaotic match here.
Thunder Rosa's wrestled, she's going global, she's wrestled all over America, but I can guarantee you she's not fought someone with the heart of Marni Gras.
Or Sarah Summers.
Or to be fair,
Diamond Doll.
Or the tenacity of Diamond Doll.
You can't take anything away from Diamond Doll. She's so good.
Yeah, there is a reason that she's the CCW Women's Champion. We may not like any of those reasons, but there's a reason.
We don't like her, but we respect her.
Now just the double choke onto Sarah here in the corner.
This is a pretty good team-up, I want to admit. Thunder Rosa and Diamond Doll make a good team, Ellie.
They do, but I still believe in Summertime.
Well, you're from Missouri. That gets harder and harder every year.
As they double suplex Sarah Summers there, have her right in the middle of the ring.
Marni Gras still on the outside, still recovering as you see Thunder Rosa once again putting Dalton into trance. It's a dangerous move. Off the rope. Oh, great leg drop. They're going to follow it up with one by Diamond Doll. And Sarah Summers is in trouble. Oh, she's going for the pin. Got a 2 count. And I think Thunder Rosa may be a little surprised by that. Oh,
they were.
That didn't look like a happy look.
No, it did not. They are working together, but that team will come to an end whenever it comes down to the CCW Women's Championship.
Absolutely. Everybody wants to win that title. Everybody wants to hold the women's title. Prestigious title. You see a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there by Thunder Rosa and Marni Gras. She looks in desperation. Going for the pin there. Only got a 2 count off that tilt-a-whirl.
Thunder Rosa took that extra second just to kind of mock the crowd, and it may have cost her the championship here.
We see a chin lock right there. Dalton, what does that do to the back and neck? Well, okay, Dalton, what does that do to the back and neck?
When you put more pressure on the back and
oh, dear God. Dalton, I'm so sorry.
Well, now it's just a choke. Now it's a simple choke with the leg going across the throat, which she's been working the neck, the front of her throat most of the match every time she gets a chance. So she's just wearing it out. If you can't breathe, you can't kick out. You might not even be able to do a tap out. You just pass it.
Well, we see, Diamond Doll now with...
That is also a choke.
With another, thank you, Dalton, another choke there on Thunder Rosa. I guess that allegiance may be over as we see Sarah Summers get in the ring. And now, is she going to do this to...
Trying to help.
Not to Marni.
Oh,
Boston Crab. All right, I didn't like the movie Human Centipede when I saw it.
Believe it or not, that was not a choke.
That's the only legal maneuver in the ring right now.
But Marni Gras is still being choked as well as having her back torqued in that Boston Crab.
She's in the ropes.
Who do you think will tap first, Diamond?
Well, nobody, because they got the ropes. But who has to let go of the hold there? Do you have to let go of the hold if the person you're doing it to didn't get the ropes? Or is it a chain reaction?
It looks like we're getting a clean break here, which honestly is a good call. You don't want to run into a situation where, Sarah Summers and Diamond Doll had submissions applied. If either Diamond Doll or Thunder Rosa, if Marni Gras or Thunder Rosa there had tapped, who would have been the champion?
Oh, Sarah just got chopped by Marni. Oh, we have a standoff. Oh, the look on Sarah Summers' face. Oh, Marni Gras pissed.
Oh, she's had enough of that.
Marni Gras is on fire. I think Thunder Rosa just lit something. I don't know if she's going to be able to put it out. My God.
Oh, now Sarah lighting up Diamond Doll in the corner there. Snapmare takeover by Thunder Rosa.
Oh, my God. Thunder Rosa is incredible.
Marni Gras might be out.
Well, credit to Marni Gras for taking the abuse here. My God, you can hear that chop all the way in Illinois. Pretty sure Kevin Huntsberger just heard that.
Diamond Doll and Thunder Rosa still working together to dump Sarah Summers out of the ring.
And does this friendship continue after we saw what happened earlier with the submissions? It looks like they may be back on the same page.
Oh, overhand chop by Diamond Doll.
I think Diamond Doll thinks she is still the queen of this ring, and it's hard to argue right now.
And until she doesn't have that CCW Women's Championship, no one can really say otherwise.
Now turning our attention back to Marni Gras, these two storied history between the Mesa. This is going to get volatile. Bulldog there. Marni Gras might have this for the pin. Can she win the title? 1, 2. No, Diamond Doll kicks out of 2. Thunder Rosa makes her way back into the ring and another kick to the back. Is it just me or does Thunder Rosa really not like Marni Gras?
I don't think she likes anybody.
Irish whip into the ropes. Marni Gras ducks onto the clothesline. Hawkins comes back with another wheelbarrow. We're going to see another Bulldog. No, we are not. Face buster. Crushes Marni Gras. That might be it. 1, 2. Sarah Summers there to break up the pin, and thank God she was. That might have been it.
That absolutely could have been it. Marni still rocked after that hard knee strike. Now Sarah taking it to Thunder Rosa with a stunner.
That might be it for Thunder Rosa. This could be it. We have a new champion here. No, Thunder Rosa has enough to kick out, but right into Diamond Doll. Asa, that is not where Sarah Summers wants to be.
No, it's not. I want to also point out the ring awareness of Thunder Rosa here, immediately rolling out of the ring to avoid any other pinning predicaments, but Sarah takes down Diamond Doll.
As we see Marni Gras and Thunder Rosa resuming their fight on the outside. Again, I don't think that Marni and Thunder are very big fans of each other. We see Sarah Summers has a figure 4 in the ring. She is so far away from the ropes, Dalton.
you don't want somebody to tap like this because it's kind of just surrendering their belt.
Oh, wow. This on the outside, and Marni Gras is tapping, but she can't win out there.
She's not. They're not on the. They're not on the.
But Diamond Doll's so close. Can she get to the ropes? Jeff Odell desperately trying to get to it. Is this Sarah Summers' night? Can Diamond Doll make it? Oh, she's tapping out. She's tapping.
She's at the rope.
It's too late. She already tapped.
She's such a.
I think the ref called it.
She was under the rope.
He did.
Did it? Sarah Summers is your new CCW Women's Champion. I can't believe it.
Hashtag summertime.
Summertime running rampant. Allie, you got it.
I'm so happy.
Diamond Doll able to make it to the ropes, but not until after she tapped out.
Too little, too late.
A lot.
Now, Allie, if there was one thing you could say right now about our new champion, what would it be?
I love Sarah.
That should go without saying, honestly.
Yeah.
Right.
And Marni Gras, her friend who has been with her through so much of this, I mean, the two have become friends.
Has led her into the light.
Led her into the light, turned her life around after the nasty business with the Pinnacle. And in there to celebrate this with Sarah Summers. And congratulations to Sarah Summers. This is an incredible moment for CCW fans. And there you go. That's what it's all about right there. New champion. And finally, once again, a champion we can be proud of.
A lot of people said that it wouldn't happen, that it could never happen, and Sarah's proved all of those people wrong here tonight.
Wait, what the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell is happening? I can't believe it.
Marni Gras just drove both knees right into the face of Sarah Summers.
Why?
We know how much this CCW Women's Championship means to her, but you would like to think that her friendship with Sarah that's gone back years and years could mean more, but...
She said it's mine, not yours. It should be hers. This is disgusting.
Well, you know, if she hadn't been tapping out to that chokehold on the outside of the ring, it very well could have been.
You know, for someone that helped Sarah Summers come back from the darkness like that and get her out of the Pinnacle and show her a better way, to then do this to her when you're supposed to be her friend. You know, I thought Marni Gras was better than this. I really did. But that is a hard lesson for Sarah Summers to learn, that when you're the champion, you have a target on your back. Everybody, friends, enemies, it doesn't matter. I don't know what else to say. Sarah Summers, shrug emoji.
But I think Sarah knows that no matter what happens, no matter who decides to, be by her side, she's still the CCW Women's Champion.
She is leaving tonight with that title. That title is what it's all about. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, your new CCW Women's Champion. Allie, give it to me.
Sarah Summers.
Hashtag
summertime.
CCW fans, tonight I have Jeff Odell and Blaster with me. Now Blaster, last time we saw you on CCW Chaos, you seem to have turned your back on the fans that have grown to love you. Why did you decide to go back to the Pinnacle?
Did that just happen? Did that actually just happen? Did you just ask Blaster a question? You know this man doesn't speak, right? Listen, if you've got a question for Blaster, you can ask me, baby. I'll tell you all you need to know. Just a few weeks ago, this very program damn near broke the internet because right here on this very program, CCW saw the return of this man, Blaster. More importantly, these fans saw the return of Blaster to the Pinnacle, baby. That's right. Take a look at him. 5'7", 350 pounds of walking, stomping, silent rage, baby. CCW fans, consider yourself on notice. Blaster is back, baby. We gotta go. See you later.
All right, guys, welcome back. Once again, it's the biggest night in CCW wrestling. It is the Super Show 2, night 1 of a 2-night event. Of course, next week we'll air part 2, but right now, in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I'm sorry. I'm so excited.
Well, let me rein in some of that excitement because yet again, Jeff Odell is leading out the Pinnacle.
But there is reason to be excited.
Yes.
For this match, because one, you've got Sexy Sarge about to make his way out here. You've got Van the Man Van Horn making his way out right now. You got that piece of garbage Blaster walking out with a stupid little mask that no one likes. and there's Courtney. But also,
but leading the charge of the Pinnacle there was Matheus.
I didn't want to talk about Matheus because of the fact that he scares me.
I mean, he is terrifying, but think how much scarier he'll be if we don't talk about him.
That's true. Who better to go against Matheus than this man, UFC Hall of Fame? Tell me about Dan the Beast Severn.
Well, what do you want to know? The fact that he's a former NWA champion, the fact that he is a multiple-time UFC champion back in the no-holds-barred era of UFC, former WWE star. There is nothing that Dan Severn has not done in the world of combat sports.
Except kick Matheus's ass, but that could very well happen tonight. But the big question is, who's the mystery partner?
A good friend is Dan Severn. Well, I've got good friends because all these people love me.
That is absolutely true.
They do.
Yeah.
I already said I can pull anybody out of the crowd and bring them up there and they can take down the Pinnacle. But I did better. I called my good friend. So if you would please play the music, you people get ready because this is going to blow your mind.
We know they've got a mystery partner coming in. We have no idea who it is. Dalton, who is it?
Let's wait for it.
Do you know?
Wait.
Yeah.
No.
No, that's
No way.
No way. It is
Farmer Billy Hills.
draped in the American flag. That's the American dream right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
But he's with the Pinnacle.
Doesn't look like it.
Did Courtney come out with the wrong team this time?
I would say Courtney's been coming out with the wrong team since the inception, but I can't believe this. Farmer Billy Hills, he's hugging Dan Severn. This isn't a ruse?
We have heard for weeks and months at this point that Pinnacle is fine. Jeff Odell insists that he and Billy are still friends. He insists that Billy is still very much a team player for the Pinnacle, but after Van Horn cost him his spot in his big return at the One Night Riot, after Matheus cost him and Del Tucker their tag team match against the LA Hustlers, that bad blood was obvious to everybody, but they kept trying to say it, and now Sarge has officially brought on Farmer Billy Hills.
And he wants Blaster. Not only that, Asa, but for the past couple of weeks, Billy Hills, we didn't know he was cleared to wrestle. He had back problems. He very much made it sound like he was done.
The tag team match that he had with Del Tucker against the LA Hustlers, he took a hard couple drops, a hard couple slams, and it looked like those injuries had resurfaced.
But I think he felt that through the mask. He's telling them to bring it. Billy Hills and Blaster, former partners, then former rivals, then partners again, now rivals again. This has been a bad relationship between these two. And
referee getting a clean break here in the corner. Billy dodges out of Blaster's attack.
Now again, that mask, that provides a little bit of defense against those shots. But Billy Hills, he hits so hard.
Yeah, he has one of the most dangerous punches in CCW. And that mask probably isn't going to do him a lot of favors.
He went for that clothesline there. Thank God he missed.
Not only does Billy hit hard,
a drop kick, but
kicks hard too, apparently.
I don't see the injury.
Not a lot of Billy looking like he hasn't missed a day with that single leg drop kick, rock and Blaster. And to add to how hard Billy punches, Billy's a precision striker.
Yeah.
He knows exactly where to put those. It looked like he was tagging him right on the chin, right at the beard line there.
Yeah. Did it just get sexy in here?
I mean, it already did, but I think the match.
Have you seen Dan Severn? Oh, wrong one. My bad.
And Billy's after Dan costing him his spot in that One Night Riot.
I imagine he wants to tear.
Now it got sexy.
You're damn right it did, because the two sexy beasts of CCW in the ring right now.
And we've talked about
the sexiest beast on the outside.
We've talked about Billy's problems with the Pinnacle. Sexy Sarge, Van Horn has made Sexy Sarge's life here at CCW a living hell for months.
Ever since he came in.
He came in for the sole purpose of making Sexy Sarge's life hell.
Arm drag there by Sarge as you see these two went out. Yeah, this is the 6th or 7th meeting between these two. It's vicious every time. It's back and forth. Sarge wants to put him into this, and he's looking to do it tonight.
He just rocked Van with a hard shot. Now he's got him in the corner here, just unloading on him.
These two veterans of the ring who have wrestled all over the place. Dalton wrestled some of the biggest names in professional wrestling, going at it once again here at the Super Show. How do you like Van's chances right now?
I don't. I feel like he lost a lot of power in his hair.
I think he doesn't like his chances either because he immediately tags in Matheus, the
Big
Mad Viking.
Matheus in the ring. We saw not too long ago his path of destruction here in CCW. But thank you, Sarge. But he's never met anyone quite like Dan the Beast Severn.
And the crowd wants to see it.
Dan Severn versus Matheus. Matheus, a proud MMA fighter. Dan Severn, possibly, if not the best, one of the best MMA fighters of all time.
He is a Hall of Famer in the world of mixed martial arts.
For a reason.
Yes.
Come on, Matheus, push your head, baby. Come on, push your head.
Pushing
Dan
Matheus
Severn
back
getting-
to the corner. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Ace. I've been waiting to see these two go at it. You have to wonder what kind of a fight this is going to be.
Because Dalton, you know, we've talked about it before, Matheus trained with Bobby Lashley.
Yes,
Is
he's
one-
American top team trained with some of the best heavyweights in the world. I love Dan Severn, but Matheus is dangerous, and has a lot of years under him. He might be able to pull some tricks on him.
Well, that's true, but you have to remember Dan Severn, with those years comes experience.
But at the same time, Matheus is bringing an MMA undefeated record to the table.
20-0?
Yes, but you also have to figure that Severn also has 100+ wins in MMA.
Yeah, this is just a titanic matchup. No matter which way that you dice this up, as you see right now, Severn, these two going at it. Severn getting the advantage right now, puts Matheus on the mat. We're going to see a lot of submissions, a lot of strikes here.
Dalton, are you surprised that they're going almost a full wrestling route? I almost expected Matheus to come in just swinging hard, swinging fast.
No, I've met Matheus. He has a point to prove, but it's not a good point to prove against Dan Severn.
Yeah, but I think you're 100% right. He wants to show the world that he is better than Dan Severn at his own game.
Dan Severn's last professional fight in the MMA world was in 2012. Matheus may be able to get one up on him.
I don't know. Right now, Dan Severn ducks under the clothesline.
Oh, German suplex.
I've been wrong before.
Again, we've never seen anything quite like the Beast, Dan Severn, here in CCW.
So he wants another one and just...
another German suplex. Where's that age advantage at, Dalton?
Again, I've been wrong.
Matheus going the right. Looks like he came down hard on that shoulder, too.
He's going to go for another one here, possibly. No. The Irish whip into the... No! Another suplex takes Matheus down. And Matheus, I don't want to say he's being outclassed, because I probably will see him in a parking lot at some point. But he seems to be having a little trouble with Dan B. Severn.
Yeah, and I don't think... dives over. Looks like he's going for that pinning situation. He's
that's
got him
a
there.
great pin there. Look at that. The way he clutched that. That is smart right there. That is how many years of wrestling and MMA experience all rolled into one.
Matheus needing to take a breather here. I don't think you have to think he was not expecting this level of competition to come from Dan Severn here.
The arrogance of Matheus, as good as he is, he's also very arrogant. He knows he's tough. He knows how tough he is. And I think that he may have got a little ahead of himself. He put the horse before the cart. And what the hell is Barry doing out there?
I mean, I know that Barry and Dan are buddies, but
they struck up a friendship.
I just wanted to get a closer look at it. Time for a break, so.
Oh, okay, cool. There's our answer.
You know, he's a hard-working man. One of the hardest working men in show business.
Looks like Dan's going to let Sexy Sarge here take a little bit of measure on revenge because Matheus has intervened in his matches with Van Horn multiple times, and now
the Pinnacle as a whole has helped Van Horn make Sarge's life hell, and I think Sarge, you have to wonder if he's just looking for a final. He's looking for an ending here.
If you're Sexy Sarge, you want to be as done with the Pinnacle as possible.
Yes.
But at the same time, the Pinnacle is so stacked. You saw Matheus with that, and he was using that striking advantage.
Right.
Tags in Blaster,
But
who tagged with Sexy Sarge.
Sexy Blasters.
Former CCW Tag Team Champions.
Yeah,
who turned his back to rejoin the Pinnacle.
These guys know each other so well, but...
And now just launches Sarge.
Sarge, if he can put Van Horn down, if he can put him down and get his happy ending tonight, Sarge looking for his happy ending. And I don't know if he can overcome the odds with Matheus and Blaster out there, even with Dan Severn and Billy Hills in his corner. Because the Pinnacle, there is a reason they're called the Pinnacle. There's a reason they're at the top of the game.
You even saw Billy there trying to distract Blaster, try to throw him off his game, but he drops that headbutt right across the shoulder. Now he tags in Van Horn. They've softened him up. You can see Matheus there blatantly holding him in front of the referee. just as Van Horn gets some free shots in.
And that's exactly how Van Horn wants it. He wants to take the low road.
Van does not want a clean fight. Van, in his mind, believes that he is better than Sexy Sarge in every way. He believes he's a better wrestler. He believes he's sexier. He believes that he's everything that Sarge wants to be. And he doesn't need to do it in a fair environment. Oh, Sarge with a misstep there, but able to recover.
I wasn't sure entirely if Van Horn maybe didn't grab the leg, maybe trying to pull him off. Did not work.
Needs to give that another try. Drops Sarge right across the top turnbuckle there.
Face first into that turnbuckle, and I think Van got the tag into Big Matheus again, the Mad Viking, who has got to be angry after the one-on-one there with Dan Severn earlier.
Yeah, he's got some frustration to point out, but also, that's very Van of him. As soon as he lost the upper hand on Sarge, immediately tags out to one of his bigger, stronger partners.
Oh, look at that, daring Billy Hills to get in the ring right now. Now look at that, calling in the dogs.
And Matheus just trying to direct traffic here, brings in Blaster for, again, the double team.
We talk about the history between Van and Sarge, but let's talk about the friendship that we thought was between Billy Hills and Matheus. You said it before, Ace, on CCW Live, that the Pinnacle is a loose association of people with the same goal, but Matheus and Billy Hills were friends.
Well, we see Sarge here desperately reaching for that tag to bring in Billy Hills, but Blaster just a little bit stronger, a little bit quicker, able to drag Sarge into the wrong corner as Matheus gets tagged in and immediately starts unloading. And you're right, like you said on CCW Live, the Pinnacle isn't a group of friends, but Billy and Matheus were friends. Billy was going to be in Matheus' wedding. And so you have to assume that Matheus is furious at Billy for turning his back on the Pinnacle and on him.
Yeah, I feel like that invitation is definitely be rescinded.
And at the same time, how hard must that have been for Billy to have to do that to someone that he considered a close friend in the wrestling business?
But after the last show, whenever we saw when we saw Matheus and Billy together, Matheus blamed Billy for the loss. He said that his back, he was weak, he can't do it anymore. So who fired the first shot, Billy Hills or Roger Matheus?
It's one of those you'd have to side with Billy on this one, because Billy was just getting in there doing what he loves, and Matheus feels a slight because he lost the match because he didn't pay attention during the Riot match. That is not Billy Hills' fault.
That was a close 3 right there.
And as much as Sarge would love to be able to end this with Van right now, Van's pride. Can you imagine Van Horn's ego if he gets a pinfall over Sexy Sarge in this match?
Yeah, because this very much, again, this is the biggest show of the year, one of the biggest nights in professional wrestling, period, here at the Super Show, and to get a victory here tonight, this will seal the deal. You see Sarge and Van going round and round there, but Sarge gets him out of the corner, back body drop, Van flat on his back.
That might have knocked all of the wind right out of Van's lungs.
You can see him there kind of struggling. I don't think he knows where he's at. He's knocked a little bit loose.
This is the opening that Sarge really needs to capitalize on to get to his corner.
The crowd trying to rally him, but he's going to get the tag in there to Blaster. Matheus also making his way in the ring. I'm not sure why.
And he goes straight for Dan Severn, hoping to get a little bit of vengeance here. A little shake, rattle, and roll from Billy Hills, knocking Blaster silly.
This is all broken down. Good luck to CeeLo keeping this in check.
Blaster getting dumped from the ring. Looks like Matheus getting dumped from the ring as well.
And now it's just down. Look at that. Billy Hills.
And Dan Severn not afraid of a fight, immediately chasing after Matheus here as they're trading shots on the outside.
When I was young and in my prime, the person I was afraid of most was my dad. And I think that's the same kind of feeling I got. It doesn't matter how old Dan Severn may be, he's still Dan freaking Severn. As we see Billy and Sarge, what are they thinking right here? Sarge on the middle rope. Elbow drop on the top of the head. Maybe guillotine him there on the way down. Sarge going for the pin. Billy with the assist. That's it.
There it is.
Sexy Sarge O'Riley, Billy Hills, and Dan the Beast Severn, your victors tonight. And can we finally say that it's over between the Sexy One and Van the Man Van Horn?
We can certainly hope so.
But Asa, where one door may be closed now, they've just opened a whole building. They just tore the side off the building when Billy Hills left the Pinnacle to fight against them.
Yeah, this is not good. Billy, we talked about it earlier when Sarah Summers won that CCW Women's Championship. She got the target on her back.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait, come on.
Of course it's Matheus.
Yeah, and here we go. We see Blaster's true colors as well. The match is over. They lost fair and square.
After they tried to cheat.
And just like you said, Billy leaving the Pinnacle is going to have consequences, and this, you have to imagine, is just the beginning.
Yeah, look at that, targeting Billy specifically, dumping Dan Severn and Sexy Sarge O'Riley to the out.
Look at Matheus. Immediately drags Billy to the middle of the ring, rolls him over, and immediately goes for the back. Oh, come on.
That injured back that Billy Hills thought it was going to put him out of wrestling. And Matheus target. Look at that, Jeff Odell getting in his face. Disgusting.
Oh, Sarah Summers.
The new CCW Women's Champion, Sarah Summers, coming out of the ring. And this is not going to go well for her.
Look at her just trying to cover Billy here. And
you believe there's any sincerity in Matheus' face when he tells him to back? Of course not.
Grabs her by the hair. Just, come on. Oh, Sarah falling hard to the outside. And immediately just back to it. Blaster with the stomps. The calculated just precision hits right to Billy's back.
All targeting the back. They're not even worried about Dan or Sarge at this point. It's all on Billy. This is an execution.
Oh! That guillotine right across, draping Billy's neck across there.
Can we get someone out? I know Billy's not popular, but please, is there somebody that can come help out?
Look at it, Courtney. Oh!
Wait,
Jake Durden!
It's Jake Durden!
We have not seen him in over a year.
What the hell is he doing? He's going after Matheus. He's taking it to the Pinnacle. Punches, knee strikes.
I don't know what he's doing, but I'm damn glad he's here.
He blocked the punch. Oh, with a huge clothesline. Almost decapitates Blaster.
Oh,
a gigantic spear on Matheus.
Matheus might be cut clean in half.
The crowd very happy to see Jake Durden. He's telling Van to get up. Watch out, Van. Oh, Van dips out of the ring.
Van runs away.
I'm surprised.
More
I can see Ali's shock face. Welcome back, Jake Durden, and man, it couldn't have been at a better time. Jeff Odell is shocked.
Matheus just looks pissed.
Van, looks like Van.
Ali, would you say Van kind of looks like he needs to speak with the manager?
Always.
What are you doing? I know Jake Durden wrestled here.
We didn't either.
Yeah, that was that's news to everyone.
Look at that, shaking up with Dan and Sarah, and this is the kind of content I came to see. What about Courtney?
Yeah, Courtney was originally Billy's bag boy. Seemed to still with the Pinnacle, but
no, he's hugging Billy. I like this.
Courtney's siding with Billy here, hopefully leaving the Pinnacle as well.
Pinnacle is not having a good night. They lost the women's title to that woman, Sarah Summers. They just lost, and the locking lips there. They just lost Billy Hills, and I guess they've lost Courtney too. This is a bad night for the man in blue.
Jeff Odell starting off 0-2 at Super Show here. Not what he had in mind.
Dalton, any sympathy for the Smurf?
No sympathy.
They look stunned. And it couldn't happen to a group of nicer people.
No.
Look at Van. Look at Van's face.
He's still looking for the manager.
I really hate to do this. I'm sorry.
Hit him in the face.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. That was told me I'm not going to do that, but you are fired. I don't want you to my bad boy anymore. Don't look at me though, because you are hired, but you're hired as my friend.
Oh.
Sarge here. You're not the only one getting fired tonight, okay? Hey, Jeff, Odell, I don't know where you're at right now, but there's plenty of cameras here, over there's plenty of people here. I got 2 words for you two. You're fired!
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's that huge Cape Girardeau street fight for the tag team titles. As we see Hollis making his way out to the ring. Asa, not the best night for the Pinnacle so far.
They're starting off rough. Hopefully that trend continues because I'm digging it.
I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, Hollis looks good with the title.
He does, and it would be so much better. I think it would somehow affect his appearance if he wasn't such a tool.
Remember when he used to have the CCW title, like the championship, the main championship?
Oh yeah, he used to.
Formally. But he is one half of the tag team champions right now, and so far very successful against Marko Stunt and Mikey. This is, I believe, the second time they've locked up, maybe the third. My God.
For the tag team championships, this is the second opportunity that Mikey and Marko have against Hollis. The other half of the Pinnacle's tag team championship, Devon.
Now, Asa, you're seeing someone in the background there, and this is kind of a complicated thing. You want to explain this?
Yeah. So the reason that because we just saw Billy get kicked out of the Pinnacle.
Yes.
And with that, Courtney as well.
Yes.
The reason you're seeing Courtney here in the Pinnacle is Jeff Odell has made sure that Courtney upholds all of his obligations with the Pinnacle for the remainder of the show.
Yeah, Jeff Odell is very, very petty
you can
right now.
You can kind of see that Courtney doesn't exactly look thrilled to be there, but he has to be. Otherwise, not only he's gone from the Pinnacle, but Jeff Odell has it in his contract that Courtney will be gone from CCW. He will no longer be able to even attend the shows as a fan.
And we're talking about lawsuits, we're talking about big money stuff. Jeff Odell, if nothing else, Dalton, Jeff Odell, Alec, has a ton of lawyers.
Yes, but I think it's important to point out that Billy fired Jeff Odell. He was not kicked out of the Pinnacle.
I don't think you can fire your boss. Like, I can't.
Hollis told me that he's like an agent, and I believe you can fire an agent.
He has a point.
That's a good point, actually, yeah. As we see two of the most exciting wrestlers in the world, not just CCW, making their way out to the ring right now. First, Marko Stunt, and here's a young man that has made such a name for himself in professional wrestling.
Yeah, he's came as a bodyguard for the Pinnacle, and the crowd immediately just fell in love with him.
For some reason,
and it's,
yes.
Well, it's hard not to when he brings such an energy.
He does.
And it almost feels like it was just a matter of time when you talk about fun energy. That Marko and Mikey team up, and they've been killing it in the tag team division so far.
Yeah, you're speaking about high energy. You're talking about the big Margugliac on campus. I can't even say it.
The big Margugliac on campus.
Thank you, Mikey. Mikey making his way out to the ring, and these guys are going to go again for the tag team title. But not only is this a tag team title match, Dalton, this is a Cape Girardeau street fight.
I'm still pretty salty about the winner. This is the one time you'll hear me root for the Pinnacle.
No.
Just kind of get over it.
Yeah, man, chillax.
Because think about all of the stuff the number of times that like Hollis and Damone and Dan and the Pinnacle put their hands on us.
Yeah.
We're best friends.
It was mainly Brandon.
That's fair.
Oh, lucky ring announcer getting a hug and kiss there from Marko.
Maybe it's respect kiss. He's bringing them back.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've seen that particular announcer work. You got to respect him. Well, maybe they're not fighting. They may be leaving.
No, I don't think so. I think they were just reveling in this reaction that they're getting.
Again, so we talked about this before. Here are two guys that love to have fun. We know that. But like Hollis said not too long ago, when they beat them in the first tag title match they had.
Because of Jeff Odell.
But maybe they have too much damn fun.
See, and you can say that whenever you have someone on the outside actively working against your opponents. Okay,
but do you think this match works in their favor?
I think it does. I think now that they can fight fire with fire.
They can fight fire.
The Pinnacle was going to cheat anyway. Now it's expected.
But what's to stop the entire Pinnacle from coming out and joining them? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But right now, Damone and Hollis not taking a wait and see approach, as Damone is abusing that little kid.
I mean, the rest of the Pinnacle just kind of got Jake Durden a little bit earlier.
Well, that's true, yeah.
They're back there looking at the wounds, and you have to think that Hollis and Damone want to prove a point. They want to prove that they can retain the CCW CCW Tag Team Championships entirely by themselves. And also, just want to point out, Marko Stunt's not a little kid. He is a man who brought our current CCW champion, Austin Lane, to the absolute limit in his debut.
That is true, and I think what you said about that. I know it's not looking good right now, but what you said about Hollis and Damone being the tag champs and wanting to prove it, they absolutely can, because as much as we love Mikey and Marko, Sam's Dalton, you have to admit that Hollis and Damone are maybe one of the best tag teams we've seen in CCW. They're so good together. Individually strong, together, maybe unstoppable.
They found a chemistry together that just works.
Right there. And this is what I'm talking about. Mikey takes his time. He gets on the top rope. He plays to the crowd, giving Damone enough time to crush Marko.
But here he is again, immediately just reversing the Irish whip.
That is not going to sit well with the Nephilim.
It's legal. On the one hand, I don't know if he want to get in the head of, if he's trying to get in the head of Damone. Kelly catches him.
Well, that's unusual. Kelly's.
Marko, come on! Marko here.
I'm not sure of the thing I'm seeing.
Kelly.
God. Well, innovative for sure. This Mikey and Marko team as Damone now on the outside, and
I don't know how many times we've seen the referee use as an accessory there.
It's King Gerardo street fight. Dalton said it's legal.
It's absolutely legal. Now we see Hollis coming back into the ring.
Hollis might be in a bad position, and Mikey, I believe that scoop slammed him up. No, waiting for Marko. Marko on the outside. I'm scared to see what these two can come up with.
Slamming Hollis down. Now Marko calling for.
A little rope senton of sorts.
And Mikey over the top rope with that rolling senton. Not going for a cover here. No, you see Damone yanking Marko out of the ring.
And this is where the Pinnacle really, Joe Contender really catches their stride, because they are so good out there, and cheating is in their second nature.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think that Mikey and Marko may have the advantage if they are inside. If they keep this inside the ring.
Pull these guys back to this side of the ring.
Mikey just almost looks surprised. But gets a chop of his own.
And we fires there, but yeah, Damone taking it to Marko, and this match could get ugly.
Yeah, this is kind of breaking down here. It's hard to tell who to focus on.
Well,
Mikey's just biting Hollis.
Yeah.
Again, you said, does the street fight advantage? Does it give the advantage to the Pinnacle? You see there, Mikey not afraid to get his hands dirty.
I don't like this. Well, that could be a broken hand.
Hey, give me some high five hands! No.
Now using the crowd as an accessory, getting the high fives.
Again, innovative.
And legal.
But I really don't think you want to piss off the Pinnacle.
See, but if you make that's kick right to the head of Damone.
Here goes that Dragon Rana, and this is always scary, but Marko lands it flush.
Almost looked like Damone may have been was almost able to catch him, but
Ace, I think
Marko's momentum just was too much.
It's important to point out that there's no padding out there.
No, that is just the basketball court floor.
Yeah, when you hit that, you hit hard.
Speaking of hitting hard, just that headbutt. All of that.
That is what we talked about this. +3?
It's the +3 damage to it because of that Mikey hair.
That Mikey hair. Don't even get started on that stash. All right, Dalton, be quiet.
Let me hear it.
The defiance in Hollis's face, though, as he's literally. And look, Mikey can't even believe it.
You know, you say it's not a great idea to piss off Hollis and Damone, but I don't think it's a great idea to piss off Mikey and Marko.
Well, you know, Chihuahuas are the most dangerous dogs. Oh my God, Damone just spiked Marko's face on the side apron there.
I don't know if Marko knows where he is.
Now, Marko, you know, history, concussions of injuries. Dalton, if you've had a concussion before, what can that do to you?
Ring it worse. Once that bell's rung, it's kind of ring a little bit easier.
He's going for the go-home driver. Giroux home driver, I'm sorry.
Mikey fights his way out of it. They're on the ramp there.
Also no padding, we should mention.
Mikey's rocking Hollis with that right hand.
Was he gonna? He's not. Oh, okay. You know, if the choices there was that or a pile driver onto that ramp, I don't think that was the worst choice.
Yeah, but Hollis would have been the one getting pile driven.
But still, and you see Marko grab, what is that, a wrench?
Yeah, he's got a wrench in his hand. He caught the kick to the back of the head, but now he is.
He told me he was going to throw a wrench in the plans of the Pinnacle. I assumed he was just being metaphorical. Metaphoricus. That's also the name of my D&D character.
Hollis driving Mikey's head right into the ramp there.
Back in the ring, Marko and Damone. Hollis stirring on the outside, and now AC, you have a bad situation. Mikey clearly hurt. He's out there, left alone in the ring as Marko against both members of the Pinnacle. Both of them are up and active. How bad is that for Marko? Yeah,
I mean, the 2-on-1 advantage is never in favor of the one. It just doesn't happen, especially with Marko giving up the size and the strength advantage to both members of the Pinnacle here.
Oh yeah, yes.
Really, he's got to hope to survive the onslaught until Mikey can get his way back to the ring here.
And onslaught it is. Ali, you have to mention about Damone whenever we talk about strength.
Cannot be surpassed. I think that's technically all I have to say.
Why are you?
Is that what's on the card?
It actually just says it like 80 different times on these pages.
It's the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid.
Now we saw Mikey try to get back into the ring, but Hollis so smart. Saw him getting back in and hits him with that low drop kick right to the face.
And Marko continues to take punishment from both members of the Pinnacle in this match. I think Hollis is calling for the end, but Marko, some fight left in him. He's going to take it to both members. Double axe handle there to both guys. And can he, if he can get Damone out of the ring, but no!
That swinging backbreaker. Now he just has him bent over his knee here.
I don't like where this is going.
Give me the title! Give me the title!
Oh, what is Damone calling for? Is he calling for the title belt?
Yeah,
No.
He's calling for the championship.
I think that's just a regular belt.
This is legal.
That is Jeff Odell's belt. Oh my God! He is spanking Marko with that belt, and you know, you reap what you sow. I hate to say it, you reap what you sow. Marko kind of started this when he spanked, or Mikey spanked the Nephilim, and now Marko is paying for the sins of the Margugliac.
You're absolutely right.
They opened the door.
Just laying into it.
Oh my God!
You know, you said you don't want to piss off the Pinnacle, and you know you're right. But you have to think they're trying to.
Oh, now Mikey trying to get back in.
Hollis with that belt wrapped around his fist.
Of course, if it's not that, it's a bike chain. It's one or the other.
And again, street fight is entirely legal. Oh, but Marko's got the belt.
Oh, that's a whip to the chest. Oh my God,
that may have just lit a fire under Marko, and now and to the left. Right as he was gathering that momentum, he was getting that fire behind him. But Hollis so quick to cut him down.
He's not proficient with the belt. That was the problem.
I don't know. It seemed like he's like crossing the bone. What do they call it? It's like going for here. Marko's in a bad way.
Oh, he is. Damone's calling for something. Damone, jokes aside, freakishly strong. Combined with Hollis, look at this.
Just letting all of the blood rush to the head of Marko.
Good job, guys. What? They're holding him up. They're really strong.
Easy Benedict Anthony.
Now Mikey there behind him. I don't think Damone and Hollis don't feel it.
Oh, that's an easy landing for Marko at least. And then, there's that knee strike. And Damone, he might be out. Hollis still standing though. Takes a kick to the face. Mikey feels it. Back elbow. Hollis off the rope. Clothesline. Hollis on the ground, but gets back up. Back elbow puts him down again. Mikey is on fire.
Mikey's feeling it. Oh, Hollis blocks the pickup with some butt-ups, but Mikey still gets him up.
What's he gonna go for here? Signaling to the crowd, something. Go!
It's like a stalling back body drop.
Mikey is feeling it right now.
Mikey feeds off the energy of the CCW fans here. Now he's on a roll. Let's see if he can keep this momentum up. Hollis tries to send him over the top rope. Mikey catches himself.
That's down but not out.
Right underneath the bottom rope there. Rolls for cover. Nope. Oh, gator feet.
You know what's coming. Hollis almost landed on Mikey there. Can Mikey roll
Hollis
over?
might be out.
I think he's going to go for the pin here. He's going to get 1, 2.
Oh, Damone saving the CCW Tag Team Championships for his team. And just all over Mikey. That's a break.
Look at those clubbing double axe handles there. And yeah, I think Damone is angry at this point.
Did you see how Marko just his face went right into the apron as Damone knocked him off?
Another double team maneuver here, and it's never good with these guys. He's got him in that crucifix bomb position, almost like a
into a cutter.
That was like a gory bomb into a cutter there. Very innovative.
This could be it. 2. Mikey able to kick out.
How, Asa?
You say they love to have fun, but they're here to prove a point. They want those CCW Tag Team Championships. They are serious competitors, and this is what we're seeing now.
Look at the frustration on Jeff Odell's face there. I think he realizes what they're up against.
I think Jeff Odell already knew. That's why we've seen him cost every single loss that Mikey and Marko have had against the Pinnacle.
Mikey up on the top turnbuckle here. What's going to... Jeff Odell cheering him on. We have a double superplex. No! Marko back in the ring, yanks Damone down. Catches it to the face for his trouble. Oh. Just the right height level to go face first in that turnbuckle, by the way.
Marko was able to derail their plans, but the Pinnacle's still in control here. You see Hollis with hard shots to Mikey.
I think he's thinking superplex up top there, and maybe Damone's thinking the same thing. We're going to have a double superplex opposite corners here. This could be the end of...
Looks like Mikey's stirring, though, in that opposite corner there. And Marko holding on. Mikey with a sunset flip powerbomb off of the top rope.
Damone having some trouble here and wasted too much time.
Marko's able to hold on to it just enough.
Oh, what are we going to see here?
It's that white horse jumps into a leg drop.
Right across the midsection. Is this it? That's it! New tag team champions!
Mikey and Marko have finally beaten the Pinnacle.
And not only did they beat the Pinnacle, but I think that is the face of a man that just realized that he holds no championships.
Jeff Odell cannot believe it. I don't think Marko can believe it.
I don't know. This may be the first time in history that the Pinnacle has been without a championship at all. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. If it is, it hasn't been long.
That feels right. Yeah, I think you're right. This is the first time Pinnacle has not held a championship in CCW.
And Jeff Odell is just beside himself.
Live it out there. And you see Courtney keeping his distance, doesn't seem to care. He may actually be smiling right now.
But you know who's smiling? Mikey and Marko. They have finally overcome the Pinnacle after months of Jeff Odell's interference, of Hollis and Damone's insults.
Well, they certainly shut my stupid mouth. Don't give me that look, Allie.
You deserve it.
You never said they weren't good wrestlers. For whatever reason, this particular thing really works out well for them.
He's my Miss Elizabeth!
Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, joining me at this time is the Ace Hawkins. Ace, this is it. This is the match a year in the making. You going on one-on-one with Jacksyn Crowley tonight. Where's your head at?
1 year in the making. 1 year since the first time I pinned Jacksyn Crowley. 1 year. 1 entire year. That is unheard of in this day of professional wrestling. 1 year is not the time that it takes a feud to build in this day of professional wrestling, and this one has. We were the feud of 2017. We were the most entertaining, the most intense, the most personal feud in 2017 professional wrestling. And it ends tonight in 2018. And right now, I'm going to call my shot. I'm going to Babe Ruth it right now. The 2017 feud of the year is going to end in the 2018 match of the year. Jacksyn Crowley, it is no secret that I don't like you. I don't like your family. You don't like me. And you don't like my associates. That's no secret. But Jacksyn Crowley, after 1 year of going back and forth with you, after 1 year of battling you, after 1 year of being haunted by you, I will tell you, Jacksyn Crowley, that I do respect you. So tonight, Jacksyn Crowley, one-on-one, no associates, no family, no games. Jacksyn Crowley, tonight, me and you, one-on-one in the ring for the first time in 1 year. That's all I've got.
Thank you for your time. Let's get to the match.
Strong words there by Ace Hawkins, and, words that I never thought I would hear out of Ace Hawkins' mouth. Ace, I respect you.
Yeah, I mean, I've done multiple interviews with Ace. Ace has interrupted other interviews that I was doing. And this is a different Ace than I have spoken to in this entire interview. He seems to know that this is it. There's no running. There's no excuses. He said, he's out there by himself, as will this man.
Who's carrying?
Pretty sure that's a body bag.
What do you think that's for?
Bodies? You want to go ask him real quick?
No, I'm good. I like where we are.
Yeah.
Air conditioning.
But yeah, so Jacksyn Crowley coming out, but Ace, I think Ace knows. We've talked about it on CCW Live.
Yeah.
We've talked about it all throughout this feud. Ace knows that he doesn't have anywhere to run. This is it. This is after a year of Jacksyn Crowley making Ace Hawkins life out. After he blames the Crowleys for losing that NWR championship. Now this is it.
This is his moment.
It was almost odd. He didn't go out of his way to insult me. He didn't pretend to not know who I was.
William.
No.
So I said it on CCW Live, and I stand by it. Okay, I don't like Ace Hawkins. I don't. From the bottom of my heart, this is not a bit. I don't like Ace Hawkins. But I said on CCW Live that if Ace Hawkins can rise to the occasion and fight Jacksyn Crowley one-on-one, even win or lose, if he stands there like a man, fights like a man, doesn't run, that will do more for Ace Hawkins than any victory over Jackson will through nefarious means.
Right.
This is his moment.
Yeah, and and I'd like to say that I think he, is here to prove that.
Oh,
it's just
God.
Yeah, it's just an unsettling sight.
Let's also mention, this is the first time that Jacksyn has been in the ring since October. He's been out with a broken leg, which, does that make him human? Maybe. We don't know. But he's been out. He has watched from the sidelines as Ace Hawkins has made his family's name, dragged it through the mud, and made them look stupid.
And has been a constant thorn in his side.
Yes.
And just the constant disrespect, constant, like you said, costing Otis championship opportunities.
Right.
And all, like you said, through nefarious means. He doesn't do it on his own accord. Now that said, that interview that Ace just gave me, I don't know if that was just a ploy, because a tiger doesn't change its stripes.
Right, long con. Maybe he's going for the long con.
Especially when you have someone like Jacksyn Crowley showing him the body bag.
I've never seen that in wrestling, Dalton. Now, you're well versed in the history of wrestling. How many times has a competitor laid out a body bag for his opponent?
Handful of times.
And look at Ace Hawkins there, by the way. I didn't mean to cut you off, but look at that. And he's not running. He's not running.
He is standing toe-to-toe with Jacksyn. The Ace we've seen months ago would have been to ringside. He would have been halfway up the ramp.
He would have done that old showbiz thing. He would have had a top hat and a cane. He would have dabbed his way.
Man, I really think this is a different Ace Hawkins that we've seen.
This match is going to blow your socks off. The main event, the first episode of Chaos. This is Super Show 2. And we're going out on the biggest note. This is a match a year in the making. The energy, the tension in the room right now is palpable. I mean, listen to that crowd. You are not going to see better wrestling than you were seeing right here in Cape Championship Wrestling on the official YouTube channel for CCW. Oh, and here we go. Here we go. Slugging it out to start with.
Right off the bat, just throwing everything they have at each other. Jacksyn takes down Ace quickly and just immediately.
Look at how fast he's punching him.
He was punching him so quickly with such ferocity. He gave up the top position, and now Ace just with that hard shot taking Jacksyn down now.
There's a matter of respect here, absolutely. I think both guys. There's also so much hatred between these two.
They cannot stand each other. You can even see Ace didn't take time to play to the crowd. He didn't take time to mock Jacksyn. He immediately follows him to the outside and just continues to waylay him.
I wonder, Ace, how much is CeeLo going to let go here? Because you know this is going to get nasty.
He's followed him out to the outside. He hasn't really started that count. I think he knows how important this match is, not only to both of these men, but to CCW as well. He doesn't want to see this end up. Big back right there.
Year in the making. Everyone's talking about this match. This is the match that you have heard about when people are talking about upcoming things that are just going to rock your socks off, and now we are seeing it live, and I have goosebumps just talking about it.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think CeeLo wants to see this go to a double count out.
Back in the ring now. Jacksyn ducks under the clothesline by Ace, ducks under the back elbow, throws Ace into the ropes. Arm drag takeover, followed up by a drop kick. Jacksyn looking very good in the early set of this match. Into the corner with a forearm. He's going to whip with the opposite. Ace reverses it. Big boot that puts Jacksyn on the outside. Shoulder block back on the inside of the ring, and Ace a little bit stunned there. Jacksyn rolls it in with a DDT, and that is amazing.
And also, it's worth noting that this is the first match Jacksyn has had in over 6 months.
Yeah.
And he's coming out looking like this.
With a broken leg. Do you see any signs of slowing down, Dalton?
Yeah, and this is the one thing you guys talk about. We have a new Ace Hawkins. Think about a year ago. Jacksyn Crowley didn't exist.
That's true. He was Sin. He was our friend Sin.
It was because of Ace Hawkins that we now have this. Again, I question to say man standing here in the ring.
Let me cut you off here. Ace have been going into outside the ring through the middle, but Ace ducks up and down. A little back and forth here as Jacksyn and Ace trade high-flying maneuvers.
Jacksyn tried to catch himself there, but Ace brings him back to the ground and drives him back first right into the ring apron.
That's going to give him a moment to breathe here. What's Ace going to do with it? It's such a high-velocity match here. You don't have time to breathe.
Ace catches himself, saw Jacksyn moving, goes for that soccer kick.
Face first into the apron. That is going to slow the match down for a second and maybe give these guys and us a second to breathe.
Does Jacksyn breathe?
I don't see gills. Like the swamp monster from Universal movies.
No, I get it. That wasn't the only other option of, I was going for.
I see bolts in his neck either.
He might have some in his leg.
That's true.
Jacksyn fires off the.
Oh my God! A guillotine!
Head-on-head collision there. Oh, you can see Jacksyn may be cut there right above. Yeah.
Oh, I think that's broke.
That's got to be a broken nose.
That is a broken. Oh, and Jacksyn breaks his nose and hesitates to show the pain. That is how much this means to Jacksyn as Ace Hawkins tries to decapitate him with that boot.
Ace literally smells blood in the water here. He sees this is just going to be a giant bullseye.
Now, Ace, if you're CeeLo and you see that broken nose, do you stop the match?
He hasn't yet.
Oh my God! And Ace Hawkins taking advantage of it.
We don't know if it's broken. We don't have that confirmation. But can you imagine Jackson's reaction to having this match stopped?
Oh no!
After a year of wanting to get his hands on Ace.
We were there. All three were there that night that he broke his leg, and we saw how much that meant to him to break his leg in that title match against Austin Lane and to come up short because of that. If he does that, if they stop the match here against Ace, Jacksyn Crowley may murder everyone.
Jacksyn able to stop that suplex to the outside. That could have ended a career.
And Ace Hawkins smart going after that nose.
Another headbutt. But Jacksyn shakes it off and answers with one of his own.
I don't think Jackson's human. I know we've said that.
That's what I've been saying this entire time. I don't think that Jacksyn Crowley is. Knocks Ace right back into the ring with the clothesline over the top rope.
You see the blood splattered on the ring there from Jacksyn Crowley's face.
You can see the blood on Ace Hawkins' forehead.
We answered the question. He does bleed.
Well, you know what they say, if they can bleed, you can kill it.
That's not what I thought, but yours is better.
What did you think?
I ain't saying. I'm sure Van and Sarge know it well.
But there's a little bit of that old Ace. He's so proud of himself, so smart. I think he's really just kind of now noticing that Jacksyn is leaving a little bit of piece of Jackson's leaving a piece of him here literally with Ace Hawkins.
I know Jackson's not going to quit, but my God, at some point you think maybe he should. Broken leg, broken nose. How much does Jacksyn have to give?
Now Ace here is in a good position. Can truly never count Jacksyn out.
We know that for sure.
Look at this, he's reveling in it. He knows he's hurt Jacksyn, and
that is blood in the water.
And that is giving him the confidence that he needs to really just continue this assault.
I'm gonna go for a pin here, but I don't think Jackson's gonna give it up that easy. You have to wonder at what point does CeeLo see all this blood, and he knows that Ace is gonna go after that nose. Ace is gonna take his advantage. At what point does he stop this match?
I don't think he does. I think you said it perfectly. If this match is stopped, anything short of a reason of Jacksyn being physically unable to continue, then that's going to spell disaster for everyone at CCW. And also, can you imagine Ace's ego? Running dropkick right to the ceiling.
If the match is stopped because he hurt him so bad that
if Ace Hawkins wins by referee decision.
By stoppage?
Right.
This is just a nightmare scenario no matter how you play it out.
But now, again, I think Ace is really kind of finding his groove. He may think that the fact that he has cut Jacksyn, the fact that this man is bleeding, this isn't man. We're seeing a little bit of that old Ace kind of creep in.
Well, not only, and look at that, stomping on the nose right there. Stomping on the nose. A possibly broken nose, blood everywhere. Blood, not to mention, on Ace Hawkins' chest, on his forehead. He smeared it on himself. That is war paint right now.
This is where Ace is the most dangerous. He's wrestling at his pace.
Oh! Guillotine leg drop on that bottom rope, and Jacksyn is hurt. And look, yeah, that's the Ace Hawkins we know. That smug-ass grin on his face. He knows he's in control right now. Oh, no kidding.
There it is.
There it is. What'd you say about was it a tiger? Or some kind of cat?
The tiger doesn't change the stripes. It really was kind of just a matter of time before.
It was fool's hope is what it was.
And here's exactly why you don't bring that Ace Hawkins to a match against Jacksyn Crowley. Firing back up, ducks the clothesline. Hurricane Rana.
And Asa, do you think that this is the Ace Hawkins that Jacksyn wants there? Maybe he doesn't want to fight a man of honor. He wants to destroy a jackass.
I think he just wants to fight Ace. I don't think it matters which Ace. I'm glad my name isn't that close because I'd be kind of afraid.
It might be time to change to William at this point.
Yeah.
Look at the stare down between these two and the hatred in what is now officially a blood feud.
Slams Jacksyn face first into the top turnbuckle. What is he going for here?
It's got to show maybe a DDT off at the top. I'm not sure when it comes to Ace Hawkins. Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Springboard guillotine taking Jacksyn over the top rope here as well.
From the tornado DDT. Very innovative.
You all waited a year for this!
He's right, but he shouldn't say it. Not that time. Jacksyn on the outside. Who knows what's going through his mind right now? He's hurt. We know he's hurt. Ace Hawkins, you can see right there, struggling to get to his feet. We knew this was going to be a fight, but my God.
Come on, Ace, get back in the ring, Ace.
CeeLo telling him to get in the ring here. Good luck.
At this point, I think CeeLo might just be here to count the three or see or wait for a tap.
Closed fist punch there on Jacksyn. As soon as you watch it, like you said, it might not matter. This is going to happen no matter
I don't know what Ace has planned here, just unceremoniously dumping Jacksyn over the top rope to get him back into the ring.
Again, the blood smeared all over the ring there as Jacksyn is an open faucet right now.
You know, we talked about the old Aces. We're seeing the old Ace again, but we've seen Ace be happy with a count-out victory.
Yeah.
He stayed on the outside of the apron. He wasn't letting CeeLo, he was not allowing CeeLo to count like that. He put Jacksyn back in the ring. I think, whether or not it's a totally different Ace, I think we are seeing a more competitive version of Ace here.
I mean, yeah, but it's one of those, you kind of have to whenever you're against Jacksyn Crowley. The amount of change we've seen in Jacksyn, I don't think Ace has it tonight. He might have him on the ropes right now, but Jacksyn Crowley is something other than just a man.
Maybe that bravado.
Jackson's still in it.
But that bravado, that oversellingness of himself that Ace has is really, you think that's going to be?
Yeah. Whenever you're in a match with Jacksyn Crowley, taking the jab probably is the best.
That's true.
We got a figure four headlock here.
He quits! He gives up! Your cheers mean nothing!
Your cheers mean nothing. And I think Ace would absolutely take a tap-out victory right here.
Oh, no. If he can get a tap-out or a pinfall victory.
Then Jacksyn submits, especially. Then Jacksyn would quit.
Right. Jacksyn trying to fight. Oh. We've seen this before. Just driving the head with that. Again, at this point, it has to be broken.
If it wasn't
broken on that initial headbutt, that nose has got to be broken.
And you see, I think CeeLo is checking on the nose. He's checking on the face.
No.
He's in trouble.
He's checking for a submission. He's making sure that Jacksyn isn't going to give up here.
Well, who knows how much blood he's lost? The blood that's rushing to his head right now is just coming out of his nose.
Oh, look at him wrenching, grabbing both arms and just hyperextending the shoulders.
This is an incredible submission maneuver. I'll give it to Ace Hawkins. What a maneuver right now to try to put away Jacksyn Crowley. You can see the blood everywhere.
Jacksyn gets one hand free and just that scream, that primal scream.
It's like a milk mustache, except the milk is blood.
Ace going for it again. Jacksyn catches himself. Ace can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
This is not what Ace needs. Ace cannot give up any sort of momentum. Jacksyn flips over.
Oh! Goodbye, face.
running clothesline, follow, and then a super kick.
But you have to wonder, how much does Jacksyn have in his tank?
I don't know, but he's got Ace Rock. This is critical moments here for Jacksyn. Drops Ace with a clothesline, a second clothesline. Ace tries to answer with one of his own, but
knee breaker to the face.
Knee right to the face. Ace is rocked.
You shook.
A little bit.
Jacksyn has a moment to breathe here, and you can see not quick to get up. He's not following it up with another high risk maneuver.
This is what he needs. He needs to buy just a little bit of time. He needs to gather his composure.
Crowd on the edge of their seat right now, wondering what's going to happen in this match. Over a year in the making between two people that hate each other probably. They hate each other more than Van and Sarge. They hate each other more than Brandon and Austin. I think these guys, if one of the other exploded now and find red mist, the other would be very happy.
Jacksyn just knocked Ace off the top to the floor there with that right hand.
But Ace answers back. He puts Jacksyn down. I think he hit him right in the face. That's like a flashing red button on a boss in a video game right now, that nose.
No, yeah, that's the absolute bullseye.
Oh, he's going for the Hurricane Rana there.
Jacksyn catches him.
Turnbuckle powerbomb. That is a deadly, deadly maneuver. That ends careers, Dalton.
Yeah, we've seen it before in wrestling. And these are the kind of moves you're going to see in matches like this where, honestly, we're not going for a pinfall. We're going to destroy something. If a pinfall happens,
Ali, will you be upset if Ace explodes into a fine red mist?
Yeah, you're not getting that makeup. You're not getting that makeup back.
He might need it to cover all the black eyes he's going to get after this match.
You know, Ace having to catch himself from, again, that's a long fall from the top of the turnbuckle to the floor.
Oh, I think he's looking for that Spanish fly. But Ace slips out of it. Good move by Ace. That could have been it right there. Such a high impact maneuver.
He keeps Jacksyn up top there. Maybe going for a part. Oh! Rolls through with the pin. This could be. Oh! Ace able to get out, but now he's got Jacksyn down. Another 2 count. Flips him over. Goes for pinfall of his own, but Ace.
Just give him.
I don't. At this point, it's somewhat. Both men standing and now.
Backslide.
Backslide into the pin, but.
Oh, shoulder up. Did you see that at the very last second?
It looked like it took just that extra second to get him down into position, but they bracing with each other, standing back up. Ace rolling through with another pin attempt.
Doesn't get hooked the leg. Could not get it. Jacksyn has no give up in him.
The amount of energy required to kick out after was blocking there, charges into the turnbuckle.
This is all. If you guys are watching this at home, live here in the arena, and thinking, "Man, this is hard to keep up with." Yeah.
We've only been doing this for like a year.
Yeah. Oh, I think we know what's coming up here. We've seen this before. Ace has got that look in his eyes. He's also got blood on his back, and there's the dad. Oh, you bastard. He's looking at opposite corner. Ace, I think he's going to hit some uppercuts there. And with that broken nose, what has to be on Jacksyn Crowley, how bad is this hurting him? What is this going to do?
And he's driving the jaw right, like he's just driving the jaw upward, bottom part, just smashing the teeth. Going for that third running European uppercut, but here's a cover.
I think Jackson's he's too hurt. That was a desperation move. That was pure instinct. He's probably scouted that move. He's seen him use it 100 times. Knew what he was going for, hit him, but I don't think he has enough to take advantage.
No, you could even see Ace just kind of immediately roll Jacksyn off of him. Now, one or both of these men needs to answer CeeLo's 10 count here.
This would be terrible if this is the way it ends.
It would almost be, I feel like it would almost be fitting.
Poetic in a way?
Yeah. I mean, both of these men would be absolutely livid, but...
This is King Kong versus Godzilla.
They're stirring. Jacksyn makes it to his feet. Ace is not far behind him.
Anakin versus Obi-Wan.
Ace was in.
Neither was Hayden Christensen. I like it.
Ace demanding Jacksyn to stop, but Jacksyn responds with a headbutt. Now it's turned into just a shoving match. Oh, not anymore.
Throwing the punch at the exact same time. You saw the way Jacksyn pushed Ace off. It was almost like a desperation push. Like, he wasn't trying to hurt him, obviously. It was just a get away from him type thing.
The elbow was definitely trying to hurt each other. But both of these men just so exhausted.
And And you have to, I'm going to say it, you have to respect both his competitors, including Ace Hawkins. What an incredible match.
We absolutely have to give Ace credit here. He is not dipped into his well of dirty tricks. Yes, we've seen him taunt Jacksyn. We've seen him taunt the crowd, which you almost have to expect at this point from Ace Hawkins. But
psychological warfare.
They're giving each other the fight of their lives here.
I wonder, do you think Jacksyn envisioned this? He knew, we all know Ace Hawkins is good. We all know that Jacksyn was going to come in like a house on fire to murder Ace Hawkins as we see them throwing blows here. But do you think that Jacksyn expected this Ace Hawkins?
I think he hoped for it. I don't think Jacksyn, I don't know if he expected it, but I very much think
is a fight forever chant?
Yep. And it's about right.
Look at that.
Oh.
That's incredible. That is what this business is all about right there.
He said it in the interview. They hate each other, but they respect each other. And now just teeing off again.
Fist bump followed up by immediate fighting. And look at that. Oh, he's just bouncing his head. Those are some hard hooks there. Spinning back fist.
He's showing that quickness that he's known for.
Ducks down Jacksyn over the top. Leapfrog over the top again. Oh, never mind. Sling blade, super kick followed by a sling blade.
Again, both men down, both men rocked.
And hurt and tired. I'm exhausted watching the match. Allie, how are you?
I'm struggling.
He's trying to put some distance here between himself and Jacksyn. He needs that breather.
That's a smart move, but I don't think Jacksyn's going to give it to him. If he can, Jackson's going to find him. I don't think Jacksyn might not know where he's at right now.
These men have been to war, and it shows.
Yeah, this is one of the, one of the most brutal, high-impact matches I've ever seen in professional wrestling. Not just in Cape Championship Wrestling.
He's calling his shot.
Oh, sends him off to the outside. That might be good for Jacksyn. Get away from Ace Hawkins for a bit. Although what's Ace thinking about here? Ace off the rope, through the middle, and oh my God! They just took out the entire front row.
The guardrail is down, Jacksyn is down, Ace is down.
CCW chant starting up, but these two warriors have just about broken the entire arena in this match.
The crowd actually
cheering,
giving him a cheer. That might be the first time I've ever seen that.
You have to.
But the first time, this might be the first time he deserved it.
This is also the first time I believe we've seen that guardrail go down a couple of get damaged. They just took it out. They just broke it.
Yeah, we've seen how much of it. We see the owners of CCW themselves having to come down here to.
This is falling apart. This match is. Yeah, we saw Barry Carafa out there, and I believe Big Lee Montgomery. This match is out of control.
Jason out there as well. Oh. I'm looking at the ring. I don't see who's coming out there.
I didn't say anything.
Hard kicks by.
Look at the face of Ace Hawkins right now.
No, he's found himself firmly in control. This is exactly where he wants to be. Now he has him up top here.
Smelling blood in the water earlier. He definitely smells it now.
Putting Jacksyn through the guardrail.
And look at that. No dab there.
Oh.
This is serious.
This is it.
He's going to go for the pin. Is this it? 1, 2. Jacksyn kicks out at 2.5 somehow. I thought he was broken in half after going through the damn guardrail.
Look at Ace. Ace can't believe it.
I don't know what to say anymore.
I don't know if Jacksyn knows he kicked out.
No, and that's back to exactly what I said. He is not a team of guys. Jacksyn is going to keep fighting until he just physically can't.
Oh, the Ace. I think he was going for that flipping neck breaker, but Jacksyn catches him. Cradle pile driver. Not quite. I'll get it right at one point. What was that, Dalton? You're the expert.
Cradle Death Valley driver.
I don't know, but Ace kicked out of it.
I don't know how. That's the important thing.
Neck and shoulders first.
We'll talk later.
Just driven into the mat.
Boot up 2K18.
And again, is this going to buy Jacksyn enough time to be able to recompose himself?
I'm glad glad you're composed because I'm out of my mind right now with this match. I've lost the ability for all rational thought. I knew we were going to see a fight. I didn't expect this kind of war. But maybe I should have. That's on me. I don't think he even has the strength to lift him up to the top turnbuckle.
He got him up there. This is not where Ace Hawkins needs to be.
He's going to go for that again. And this is such a scary maneuver. Ace blocked it early. Can he do it again? Oh, but Jackson backflips.
Ace Smart getting off of the turnbuckle, leapfrogs over him. Oh! Driving the foot right into Jackson's face.
That might be it for Jacksyn Crowley. He's going to go for the pin here. 1, 2, this is it! No! I don't think so.
That was two. What is Ace Hawkins going to do? Well, I know you said we've seen this. Jackson is not human. Jackson is going to keep going.
He's going to have to, 3 options. Put him in a submission hold or hope he just passes out, kill him, or walk out the building, because that's the only way this match is going to go.
I think in for a penny, in for a pound, Ace Hawkins is not going to leave this match at this point. He's come too far. He's proved himself too much to walk away from this. I sincerely hope he does not walk away like that. I know there's frustration. I know he's frustrated. Oh! Backbreaker. I don't think he caught it flush, though.
No, but he caught him across the edges of the knees there. That's really the sharpest part he was going for.
Jackson going for a pin here. Doesn't hook the leg, though, but will it be enough? No. Ace manages to get up, but these two have to be in so much pain.
Ali, you got to think, if he was able to get a full cover on that, that could have been it.
Really could have.
Are you impressed with Ace Hawkins so far?
I don't know what's happening.
Good call. This is a bloody, violent war between Ace Hawkins, the Ace Hawkins, and Jacksyn Crowley, the man that we once knew as Sin, who was turned into a monster because of Ace Hawkins.
Yeah, everything that's happening to Ace here tonight is his own doing.
I said that before, you reap what you sow.
Yeah, but given from our talk earlier, I think he knows that. And he's come to put this problem to bed.
You think the consequences have finally registered in his head of what he's done?
I really do. After this year of torment that they've put each other through, put their families and friends through.
Whip into the corner here. Ace back first into the turnbuckle. Hurt, he's tired. Jackson charges in. Ace rolls out of it. Ace into the corner. Splash to the midsection. Going up top again. Might be looking for that one more time. That swanton off the top. But look how slow he is to get up there. Look how hurt he is. He's taken so much out of him. These two, I mean, this is the perfect example of heart of a warrior.
Oh, Jackson.
Oh, crotches Ace on the top rope. This could be exactly the moment that Jacksyn Crowley needs to take advantage and keep it. Can he capitalize?
If he has the energy left, he immediately goes to Ace, but
I think he's thinking one more time off the top. Can he connect? Oh, and as tired as they are, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this.
Close your eyes.
Right there.
I can't. It's like a car wreck. I have to watch. And he connects it. But he didn't get the pin. He's too tired. Come on, Jackson. Crawl.
He's got to get to Ace. He's got to get on top of him
Crawl
here to get the
over
pin.
Jackson. He's wasting so much time. There it is. Will he get it? 1, 2, 3. He got it. Jacksyn Crowley has beat Ace Hawkins.
After a year of making each other's lives a living hell, bringing family into it, bringing friends into it, Jacksyn Crowley has finally gotten his revenge on the Ace Hawkins.
He went through the entire Hawkins family. He went through the entire entourage. The Crowleys put him down, and now vindication for Jacksyn Crowley. But also,
I don't understand how either man is standing right now.
I'm going to say it right now, vindication for Jacksyn Crowley, but respect for Ace Hawkins. Faced him, and there it is. I never thought I'd see this.
Of everything we have just seen, that might be the most shocking.
I can't believe it. And I don't think Jacksyn Crowley can either. I'm very hesitant. Can you blame him?
I don't know. I don't know if you can trust Ace here. Like his concerns are valid, but
now Jackson. I mean, after the war they just went through,
we saw the show of respect in the match itself, but this is a whole
other. That was before
other...
Ace Hawkins lost.
Exactly.
And there it is, a handshake. And these two warriors who just just went to battle in a match unlike anything we've ever seen in Cape Championship Wrestling. What an incredible match, what an incredible moment between these two warriors.